Hey there, Chris here with Handle It. Today we're looking at our model 800 and 850 stretch wrappers, and what we want to do is talk about the difference between them. Basically they're the exact same machine, but the only difference is the 850 has the Powered Prestretch carriage. Now the model 800 lists at $5,800, where the 850 lists at $8,200. So you're paying a $2,400 premium for the Prestretch carriage. We want to show you today why that's going to pay off. So today, we'll go over the machine, start them at the same time. We're going to do the exact same wrap cycle, same tension, same bottom wraps. And when we're done, we're going to measure the film force, and then we're also going to measure how much film is used, so we can show you how much film savings you're going to have with the Prestretch carriage versus a non-Prestretch. So we're looking at the 850 model with the Prestretch carriage. So as you can see, on this carriage, you actually have two extra rollers right here, and these are powered, and as the film goes through, it feeds through here. Comes around this roller. I can't pull this because the sensor's on, but once I close it, I'll show you. So when this pulls through, these are moving at variable speeds, and we're pre-stretching the film, and then it's coming out the center end. So once I close this, now I can actually pull this, and this force on here allows those rollers to move. All right, on the Model 800, we have a standard carriage, which the tension is controlled by electromagnetic brake. So the film would go around here, around this roller, which this is where the tension is being set. It's telling what type of force to put on the film. When it comes through this way, or on this roller, it feeds through. If you want more tension on the board, you're going to set it to a higher tension. That's going to create more tension on this board through here. If you want less, it's going to be less tension through that roller. It feeds through like this. So when you're looking at a pre-stretch carriage, we want to point out how much stretch we're going to get. So if I go from this, you can see this black marker point right here to another one here. I have 10 inches. This is 10 inches before we go through the pre-stretch roller. So now we're going to run it through the pre-stretch rollers. The Mike can pull through here. We're going to watch for the black marker. There's one there. Mike, if you can hold your finger right there. The other one is right here. So you can measure the stretch from here. This is all going to be dependent on really on the load you have too. So you can see we are at about 30 inches. So we went from 10 to 30 inches of film. We have the other carriage, which is not a pre-stretch carriage. We have the same measurement. We got 10 inches from point to point. So now we're going to pull it through the carriage. We're at a higher tension. We're at tension 80, which is the max. Here. That's good. So we got a little bit of stretch there. We're at 13 from 10. All right, now we're at the load that we wrapped with the 850 with the pre-stretch carriage, and we're going to pull this out to 4 inches. We have the broom as the marker, so we can pull this away and see what kind of load force we get and compare it to the non-pre-stretch. So we're about 44. All right, now we have the load that was wrapped with the Model 800, which is the non-pre-stretch carriage. We want to measure the force on that. So we have 4 inches marked. Pull this out. 47, 48, so roughly the same. All right, now let's check the weight of the load that was wrapped with the pre-stretch carriage to see how much film we used. All right, we had 122 grams. All right, just by looking at it, the pre-stretch usage, 122 grams. You can tell it's bigger just by looking at it. I will weigh the non-pre-stretch carriage usage. So we're at 408 grams.